Awaken, puppets of Gepetto, and welcome fans, new and loyal, to the next installment of your Lies of P Overture DLC Easy to Follow Platinum Guide, part of my end-to-end full Platinum Trophy Guide as well. In the last video, we completed 2 areas, ending in the lighthouse, having defeated the optional giant fish boss, and now proceeding onwards to finally meet up with Leah, who, despite the fact... okay, let's just get a few things straight. I look like Carlo. I am Carlo. I'm just a machine version of Carlo. Leah has a picture in a locket with Carlo. Still does not recognize us. It's the only thing that's just a bit off. They don't explain in this. Right at the very end, she does go, "Wait, was that Carlo?" But at no point does anyone go, "You look like him." Nope. The other thing I do find is a little bit annoying. So in our inventory, in collectibles, we have someone's necklace. So this was Romeo's necklace. We're about to get a similar version of this. Well, we actually already have it. We've got the broken necklace. So we have the full repaired version of something that we're later going to show Leah. And that doesn't come up either. A little bit annoying, but anyway, I digress. Onward we go. Open the first door on the left. This is the Fisherman's humble abode. Just a little bit of sad extra. So we're going to get the old fisherman's letter, and this is a letter to his already departed wife. And yeah, it is a bit sad. You get some humanity points. Onward and Gemini is now going to state the obvious.
Huh. Okay, now, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure the legendary stalker is nearby.
What gave it away, Gemini? Was it the trail of coughed up blood? And here we go. We're going to get a cutscene who doesn't recognize the spitting image of her own apprentice, Carlo. But hey ho.
This is something very dear to me, but
Exhaust the dialogue.
Fine. The trouble is that this a memory of me with my 2 apprentices. Happier days now gone forever.
You and your 2 apprentices.
Tough on them.
One is right in front of
When
you.
tragedy tell you that. Oh, I don't even know. No time for regrets. Do you truly love from one? We must find so. You must be part of this. The entrance to...
There we go. So we do now
once you're ready, I'll wait for you outside.
get to proceed with Leah, and what a badass. Definitely lives up to the legendary stalker hype. So damage poster, where he's poked the eyes out of Romeo, and we're also going to grab Leah's will on the desk.
Romeo.
For video brevity, I'm going to cut through, but listen to that.
Come on, we need to follow her.
Onward.
Be careful. The enemies here are not to be taken lightly.
Fire up the Stargazer. So don't worry about this next section. Leah will more than take care of herself. She is actually a helpful NPC.
Can you still fight? Then prepare yourself.
First 2 doggos, and then there's another 2. trio of doggos. You might recognize this giant.
Here we go.
Behave, brother.
Fall back. Take a breath. I've got this.
After you've dispatched of the last 3 doggos and the giant carcass, through this ice is a chest which is going to give you the shepherd's amulet, which increases your throwing item damage. And one of these items is it something worth? It's a fable catalyst, so it's fine. Just because I don't know what's enemy drops at this point.
It's this way. Quickly.
Where you going? Right, hang on. Let me grab this. Oh, there's the fable catalyst. Down. Nice. There we go. You good?
Time to move out.
Let's go. Continue. And there's 2 large bears here. Let's go. Bam!
I'll kill
Oh,
you.
no. No! Carlo! I know that was my fault. I thought I'd put the last video behind me, but no, I'm still sucking. Okay, I'm gonna lock in now. Apologies, viewers. This is me not respecting the game enough.
Focus. It's starting. I'll kill you all.
Oh, no! For shame. Okay. Apparently I'm not locked in. Apparently I'm playing like a monkey. This is not that difficult.
We can't keep
section.
Romeo waiting.
I mean, these dogs are annoying. They are mostly immune to rope.
Why have you stopped? Keep moving. Keep going.
Okay. Stop with the stupid deaths now, Drew. Respect the big bears. Okay, we're back. Two bears.
Your stance, the way you move, it's oddly familiar. Hold their attention!
5 carcasses in total here. Is it here or further up? There's a grindstone recovery ampule on the floor. I might have already missed that. Oh no, it might be that one then, I guess. So there you go, there is
Hold on, Romeo. Hold on.
one of the best fable arts in the game. This should be our grindstone, yeah, grindstone coating.
Hold their attention! It's not too late yet. Let's head to the estate.
Grab this vivid crystal. There are 4 dogs next, so back to the Icarus.
Can you still fight? Then prepare yourself.
4 dogs. 3 carcasses.
Have we met before by some chance? Nothing will stop us. This is the end! Die!
And then to the right is an ambush up there from a monkey. Enhanced rate of the job. Grab this miraculous recovery. Excuse me. 2 more monkeys, then another 2 monkeys, and then we'll have a big red bird.
Prepare yourself.
Right, finally towards the bridge there are 5 carcasses, an elite carcass
Keep
that
moving. We just need
is
to
a
cross this bridge.
rolling biggie.
Let's make this quick. This is the end. Die!
So feel free to use your grindstone for this one. Oh, Leah, the legendary stalker.
This is nothing.
He auto-drops the Solutionist's amulet, and from here it is just a long run to the Rose Estate door. That's it for the enemies, and for the items.
cannot lose Romeo. I have to save him. I must. I will. Damn this snow. We must hurry.
And sadly, we know what happens to Romeo, so we know things don't work out too well because he ends up a puppet.
Look, the Rose Estate. Keep moving. Let's put an end to this.
There we go. We're going to get to the door. And we're going to open the door. Full of surprises.
Yeah, I have the key. We made it, but I may have pushed myself too hard. I'll follow soon. I'm sorry.
Alright, fire up the Stargazer. Now you should have enough to get 2 levels, but because I died, I don't quite have enough, which is fine. It will counteract some of the ergo I didn't have to spend before. There we go. So I'm spending a radiant chunk because I didn't have to spend those in a previous video. Vigor 225, Vitality 256. Onward. Open the doors to find out that Romeo has been disarmed. Essentially, this is what Leah did to Arlecchino, or Arlecchino.
Why does this keep happening?
So yeah, his arms.
Is it my fault? Romeo.
Get Romeo's letter to Master Leah, and you get the blood-splattered photo from Arlecchino.
Get up. Romeo.
There we go. Head up the stairs, either way is fine.
This is horrific. To see the arms of her apprentice like that. Do you think she'll be okay? I mean, that would destroy anyone, regardless of their resolve.
Rose Estate, the cradle of
The
truth.
only way we can help her is to find
Keep going, you
Romeo.
get to this chaise lounge for an article about the potential of the murder puppet. So this is them writing about Arlecchino as a puppet. Talking about being insignificant, but thinking it's human might be a useful tool for them. Now, in this hall, as tempting as it is just to blitz through, you want to start using your rope. Once you get past the first one, so you want to 1v1 these. Yeah, a lot of them. Everyone that was at the Rose Estate got corrupted into becoming a carcass. Right, once you've dealt with the hall, first left in here, as you can see, there is a carcass. Dispatch. Cross into the painting room for another carcass. Cross, carcass in the bathroom. And then top left corner in here is a note, a petition to the order, and this is from, who is it from? It's Arden trying to stop the work that they're doing with Arlecchino, turning him into a puppet. Next room, there is an ambush from the back corner in my notes. Although I'm not sure exactly where that is. Unless it's the following room, maybe? Must be the next room then. Because there wasn't an ambush there. Next room. Where's this back corner ambush from my notes? I obviously got caught off guard by something at some point during my test runs, but never mind. Next corridor, 3 carcasses. And then in here for a carcass elite. So for this one we're going to use grindstone and charge attacks. Switch to Icarus as well. Surprised how long it took to get that stack. So decay wears away at our durability, so I'm just going to keep repairing that until the decay is gone. Should drop a radiant chunk and random item. I'm not going to pick it up because it's random. Onward into the bedroom. So on the walls are posters and with inspirational speeches and such. What wonderful people. And then at the end, a picture with a redacted date. Right, continue down. Open the shortcut door. So we're back here in the balcony above the arms. And now onward to Sophia's room. So bed gets you a family's happy memory. See, look, you can even see Carlo there. Nah. How does she not? I'll put in my notes. How does she not recognize you? Grab Sophia's diary.
Wait.
And that tells you the last time she was free, she met Simon.
must be
She was going to
Sophia's room.
meet Simon at the harbour,
So
and we all know what
she was
happens
here
after
when
that,
all
sadly.
This happened.
Yeah, onward. And in this next room, you are going to get another letter from an old friend undelivered. This, to sum up, Gepetto decided to abandon his son because he was depressed. Yeah. Father of the Year, that guy. So next room has 2 carcass puppets and then what I call a rolling hammer elite. So we're going to take out the kitchen staff first. The other one, I believe... Oh no, there we go. There we go, there's the other kitchen stuff. So there is another chef behind that desk there. But what we're going to do... Grab the Legion mag inside here. Grindstone. That was silly green. Take out the elite, all random drops. Take out the last of the chefs. Grab this vivid crystal. Into the next room for a special purification. And down the ladder for our next Stargazer. You should have enough for a level up here. Again, this is just where I died and lost some ergo. So I'm going to spend a radiant to catch up. Vitality up 257. We're getting our health up ready for the eventual final boss of the DLC. He's a toughie. Okay, ordering. We're going to go left. Chef Puppet. Crawler up top. Yep. Do that. So, one crawler, one carcass. Excuse you. Did I write left and right wrong? Stargazer. Oh, left room. Yeah, I'm special. Okay. So, deal with the crawler first. One carcass. My bad. Okay. Collect thermite. Read your notes properly. Then, main room. Use the bow on the top left ceiling crawler. Defeat this carcass. I've made too much noise and taken too long. Do you mind? Okay. So, right back room has a carcass. And a crawler. Right back room for carcass. Cross the far side for 2 ceiling crawlers. Collect vivid crystal that's in the box in the corner. There we go. Now we cross over, we deal with this corner here. And chest is the frenzied amulet. And now we're going to head down the stairs. Anything in this room? No. Trust the notes, Drew. You did a lot better in your prep than you did during this. Right. Finally down. Enhanced rope. 3 big carcasses who explode on death. Drew. Enhanced rope. Oh, you guys. Oh, you know what? Screw you guys. In the corner here is a special purification, and there's one more of those. There you are. That's what you're supposed to do. 1 enhanced rope. Done. 3 of those in total. The special purification in the corner, and then onwards for a ladder up. Forward for edict purification for the great truth. And this is an order to purify the estate and the cathedral. On, and we're going to go to the left first. And we're going to have an officer puppet. So yeah, one of the nearly last elites is actually the same as the first elite. Grindstone and Icarus. This is a difficult enemy. You can't get a backstab. Told you it was tough. Oh, lost all that regard, regained health. Let me heal. There you go. Even with the weapon break. Bang! There you go. Oof. Drops the accusation against Simon, which is Simon forming the alchemists from within the order. And the chest for our efforts is a quartz. Don't worry, we're nearly at a Stargazer. Onwards, up the lift. Keep going, eventually you're going to get to a bedroom with a safe, and inside is a letter to Valentinus, and we learn that the head of the order is actually Leah's father. It's a letter from Leah to her father.
Valentinus in his wife's chambers, if I had to guess. So many bloodstains.
Next room, you have the painting.
Even a former leader of the order was helpless when death came calling.
Angry Leah. And keep going, and you're going to see the shining bookcase, which is actually a door. And here you can see the arm of God, which was stolen by Simon, as we know all what happens with that arm and how we end up with it. In the next room, fire up the Stargazer. On the desk is the Great Master's Letter of Excommunication. So this is Valentinus excommunicating Simon after Simon betrayed the Order. And now we're going to teleport back to the Eventide Hotel. Right. Gather some fruit. Got 12 of those in the pocket, so I'm going to get another recovery, 2 recovery. Recharge our Fable. Organ chair. And we're going to upgrade. And we're going to upgrade Enhance Perfect Guard Destruction. There it is. Now we're going to go level up, spend 3 dim chunk, and then resplendent fragments until you have enough for your next level. And that's going to be vitality 258. Teleport to 5-3 Valentinus's study. Right. Open the bookcase. Switch to the bow and use the bow to take out both of these lower carcasses. Didn't want to do that, but thankfully the nameless one saved me anyway. How did that miss? There we go. Right, onward. And right, there is a carcass ambush. And there's another one of these big carcasses that explode on death. And then in the main room there are 5 carcasses plus another one of those big exploders. Let me change my weapon, thank you. It's 3. You'll be lucky number 4. And that makes you Mambo number 5. And then round the back here. Oh, 6. I didn't. Oh. I was so busy going, I didn't count you, that I missed the fact that there was an exploder. Grab special resistance. Carcass over here. Oh, that's why I shouldn't have counted this one. That was the main room 5, 2 behind the railing. Technique crank. Open this secret bookcase. This chest has the courage amulet. Follow the left wall. Bookcase and an ambush. And then electric blitz. There it is. Second one is the one. So the idea is you grab this and then that other carcass comes around and ambushes you from behind. Right. Head into the far corner now for this ladder. Up, and there's an ambush from the right here. In this next section, we're going to use our rope again for the 1v1s. Okay. Blam. Great. And then behind the last sofa here is a radiant crystal. It's down this ladder opposite that picture. And you're gonna find a horse's head. Pull the lever. Grab the shot put. And then back up the ladder. We can now take this path here. Come right for this carcass. Grab the resplendent ergo. Before we deal with that horse's head, we're going to do this jump. And of course I'm going to fluff the jump. First time I've ever not done it. It's only a miraculous enhancement as well, but I even got it on the blind playthrough. I've done it on every test. There we go. Miraculous enhancement. Cover back. Corner, passes by. Yep. Use horse's head. And then we're going to use the grindstone. So this next elite uses our booster axe. He doesn't have the booster on it, but he uses the live puppet's axe blade. Yeah, live puppet's axe blade. He uses that. So we're going to use a combination of Icarus, grindstone, and charge attacks to deal with this big bad elite. Quartz and Rose Garden Key. Onwards we go, and we're going to use the key straight away. Right, repair the Stargazer, and we are at the last battle. Warning, the end of Overture is approaching, so make sure to finish up with anything else you want first, basically. So I'm going to prep us ready for the fight, and then I'm going to do the fight in the next video, where I'll also then wrap up all of the remaining achievements, because we only have 5 out of 11 at the moment. So teleport back to the hotel. Right, charge up Fable. In the chair. Upgrade, and you want to upgrade Auto Charge Legion. I think it's an ability type. Yep, there it is, Auto Charge Legion. So we get more of our Legion meter back. Head over to Klaus. Let's head over to Klauski.
Well met.
Trade. And we're going to trade for 2 Ergo Crystal of the Eternal. This one, the one that's worth 25,000. 2 of those. At the Stargazer. Level up. Spend. Your Radiant Crystal. 1 Resplendent Chunk. 3 Vivid Crystal. 2 Crystal of the Eternal. And that should be 5 levels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So you should be on 5 levels. If not, then spend as required. Accordingly? No. Anyway, Vitality, 2 levels to get that to 60. Motivity, 2 levels to 47. Then 1 level into Technique. So I'm leveling here to maximize the damage that you're going to get. So instead of 3 into Motivity, you get more by doing that 1 into Technique. So 2 Vitality, 2 Motivity, 1 Technique. Legion Arm, switch Icarus to the Aegis. This is very much a block-centric battle. Wishstone, make sure it's on Friendship. Although you can pick Leah up if she gets downed, you don't want her to get downed. It's a pain to try and pick her back up along the fight. And then, actually, instead of the puppet string, let's put on the Icarus so that we have that as an option as well. Icarus Aegis. Let's gather gold coin fruit. So nothing that I can spend, that's fine. Teleport to the Rose Garden entrance. And then equipment-wise, we want to make sure we have the Friendship Cube. You want the Grindstone Coating Capsule and Electric Blitz Abrasive. Make sure that you have all of your best armor pieces on. You do not need the bow on. That's how we're going to make sure we remain under 60%. Icarus and Aegis. Now pretty much, I mean the Icarus is so good for damage, but it bleeds through your Legion meter, and this is one where you're going to want the extra block from the Aegis to compensate when we're not perfect blocking. But that's going to be for the next and final video of the DLC. In the next video we're going to defeat Arlecchino the Blood Artist. We're then going to do all of the post-DLC mop-up, getting you those remaining trophies so that you get all of the trophy achievements of the DLC. And then in the video after that I'll resume our journey from chapter 10 to get you to your full platinum of Lies of P. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you're enjoying the series so far and the guides are doing their job helping you get there. I can't wait to see you all in the next video. Please drop me a like on this one, and if you're not following, drop me a subscribe as well. It really does mean the world. Thank you all. I can't wait to see you in the next video, and until I do, bye for now.